All right, kiddos, we are working on Unit 3, Lesson 12. Our focus is we're going to analyze data to create horizontal and vertical bar graphs. So please turn to page 199 in your SAB and we'll get started. Okay, so here I have, I'm just out of my mind today. I know. Okay, so I have here your page, and this is a horizontal bar graph, and so we're going to use it to answer these questions. So the title is Spring Break. There are different drivers, and then the miles that they drove. So what I went ahead and did is for each driver, I wrote how many miles they drove. So for Aaron, I wrote 300. And then, yada, yada. Because I feel like it's easier for me to just look up at that number instead of trying to figure out where the bar ends every time, okay? So whatever works for you. So number 1, how many miles did Shadid drive? So Shadid is this red, pink, orange, I don't know, bar. So Shadid drove 250 miles. Okay. Who drove 100 more miles than Barbara for number 2? So Barbara has 200, and we need to find out who has 300 because 100 more than 300 is, or 200 is 300, and it looks like it was Aaron. So Mr. Aaron drove. Okay. How many more miles did Aaron and Barbara combined drive than Jing? So we need to find Aaron and Barbara combined. Let me get my little pen for this. Aaron and Barbara combined. Aaron had 300 and Barbara had 200. So we're going to add those together, which equals 500. Woo! I know my numbers are not looking good today. Okay, and then Jing. Okay, so Jing had 350. So then we're going to subtract Jing's amount. So minus 350 equals 150 more. Super simple. Okay, number 4. How many more miles did Shadid and Aaron combined drive than Barbara? So Shadid had 250 plus Aaron's 300, which equals 550. Woo! Goodness gracious. And then we know that Barbara drove 200, so we're going to subtract Barbara, 200 minus 200, to find our answer of 350 miles. And then you would write miles because you're a good student. Okay, number 5. How many fewer miles did Barbara drive than Jing? So Barbara drove 350 and Jing drove, or you know what? That's opposite, but it's okay. It's opposite day then. All right. So 350 minus 200, which equals our answer of 150 miles. And you would write miles because you're a good student again. Okay, so we're going to skip number 6. We're going to do that in class. So now please turn to page 200. Okay, 200. We're going to work on vertical bar graphs with multi-digit numbers. And I went ahead and did the same thing I did on the other graph. So I wrote the totals for peaches, beans, and peas because we're looking at canned goods at Turner's Market and how many number of cans. So let's see. We're going to use the graph to answer this question. So number 7 says, how many cans of peas are at Turner's Market? We can look. Peas, 400. Number 8, are there more cans of beans or of peas and peaches combined? So peas has 400 and peaches has 300. So we're going to add those together to find that they equal 700. And it wants to know if there are more cans of beans or of peaches and peas. And beans have 550. So looks like the peas and the peaches win. I'm just writing P and P to shorten time. Please write peas and peaches. You guys need to work on your handwriting. Okay, number 9. How many cans of beans and peaches are there altogether? Okay, so we know there's 550 of beans plus our peaches, which is 300, which gives us our answer of 850. Cans. And you would write cans because you're a good student again. Number 10. How many more cans of beans are there than peas? We're going to take the number of beans, 550, and subtract peas, which is 400, and get our answer of 150 cans that you write out. Okay, number 11. How many fewer cans of peaches are there than peas and beans combined? So peas and beans, let's add those together. So that's 550 plus 400, which equals 950. Peaches are 300, so we're going to subtract the peaches minus 300, which gives us our answer of 650 cans. We're going to skip number 12. And we are done, except for you're not done. I'm done. So turn to page 201, and number 13, you are going to do that with a partner. Number 14, don't forget about it. We'll do that in class or something. I just want you to do number 13 with a partner, and then guess what? Come show me and get a night award for completing it. All right, toodaloo.